told y'all not to mess with me. Y'all murdered y'all, I'm definitely something y'all ain't heard of, cause I'm burning y'all integrity. Body out for certain, put that work in trying to step with me. But y'all chickens behind the D, something like the letter C. On your shit, y'all better be, so fuck talking no recklessly. I'm just born from a better breed. You already saw the pedigree, ain't no chick ahead of me.
Ms.Fit, Murder Ave gang, we in the building. Gemski TV, holla, 100 Bars Mag. We out here, you already know. Rapping, I've been doing this since as long as I remember. I can remember being as young as 6, writing small rhymes, little, you know, little hair rhymes, you know, nothing as crazy as what I'm doing now, but it was starting from there, and I knew it was something that I could do, you know what I mean? In the 2nd grade, you know what I mean? I can always remember in 2nd grade, my teacher actually called me. I was doing something, I wasn't paying attention, and I was writing in my black and white notebook, and I'm like, what's going on, you know what I mean? I'm just writing my raps, you know what I mean? And she's giving the lessons, she's mad, you know? She's like, yo, what are you doing? All right, share that with the class. But me, you know what I mean, the type of person I am, I was happy to do it. I wasn't shy, I was always outspoken in school, you know what I mean? So I went, rapped, everybody went crazy, and you know, she was even impressed herself. So it was like, from there I was like, yeah, I could definitely, this is my voice, you know what I mean? This is like what I do. This is how I get the people, you know what I mean? And it was a good feeling from then, so. I got into the Battle League through Cortez, cause me and Cortez grew up together since, you know, forever. He was in, he started doing the battle already, you know what I mean? And we was all happy off that. We was hype off that, you know what I mean? Like, oh, he's killing people out here, this is dope, you know what I mean? So I was just like, damn, I'm a female, I could definitely hit this lane and you know, make our group better, you know what I mean? Cause if it's 2 of us grinding and putting in the same amount of work, then we're gonna be good. So I was just like, yo, cool, get me into that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, you gotta talk to, just tell him I need to get into that. And then he hit up Poison Pen, which was at the time, you know, they was with Grind Time, and he had the shit popping. Him and Direct, so and Sarah Connor and all them, shout out to them, you know, they definitely put me on the map with the battle rap shit and put me on Grind Time, my first battle against QB. From then on, that's when I just started killing the girls in the ring. The ring came after Grind Time. I actually did like 3 battles in Grind Time first, and then I went over to Queen of the Ring. That's when they just started, you know what I mean? Queen of the Ring, they first battle, I was there, you know what I mean? It was a real dope experience to be a part of that movement and to see where Queen of the Ring is now, where they can book out a venue, you know what I mean? It's to think, I helped create that, you know, I played a part in history. So that's hot. And yeah, shout out to Queen of the Ring, Devo, Vague, Vance. Yeah, like we're all like linked.
But like blood?
Like linked in some way or form. Like if somebody's like most of us are like them, are immediate cousins. Like that's my cousin, like my father's sister's son, you know what I mean? So it's crazy. But everybody, you know, Murder Ave is not just the music group, you know, it's the block that we grew up on. This is where we at now, Taffy Park. We grew up here, you know what I mean? Playing ball, you know what I mean? All this bring back memories of when I was young, you know what I'm saying? So, Murder Ave, man, we in the building, man. It's crazy. It's basically the same pattern, like how they always try to kind of take credit away from a woman who's doing something that a man can do, and even probably at the same level as a man. And it's like they gotta find some way and somehow to discredit it. It's like, this can't be coming from her, it's too good. So it's like, thanks for the compliment, because you're telling me I'm too good to not write my own stuff. But what does that mean? How can you, like, what does that really mean? So, you know, I mean, it's really, love is love, man. I mean, it used to be. I tell you the truth, it used to be. But I think at a point where I am now, people know. And I've actually established, like, come on, man. Like, I've exercised my talent in every single way possible. Battle rap, performances, you know what I mean? Writing music, and doing so much of everything that it's like, how could you deny that? Definitely, I know that. A lot of battles, I like to think of it as I was trying to be more strategic with the way I took battles, because I kind of learn from other people's mistakes, you know? When I sit back and I watch battles, and I'm like, man, this girl has to have about 10 battles in a short amount of time. But it actually didn't do what it was supposed to do for her, as in get her a certain look or certain things. I just think things should be done in certain ways. And also, it's about what battle is being presented to me. Because if somebody tells me, hey, battle this person, and they're great, I'm not gonna even hesitate. I'm gonna say, yes, I'm gonna take that battle today. How much, when, where, I'm there. But if they present me with someone that's like, I don't know who this person is, I go research the person and even give them a chance, like, hey, let me see if they got something. And they're horrible. It's like, there's no competition. I don't see no fun and no competition. It's just like beating up on a kid at school that can't defend himself. I was never a fan of that. I was more of the person like, hey, fight me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not like that. I think my favorite battle is probably, it's gotta be a mixture of Hustle and Shayna Ashley. Shayna Ashley, I don't think it was difficult at all. What I thought about the Shayna Ashley battle, why I like it so much, is because I felt like that was the part of my evolution right there. That's when I started feeling like, this is me, like, you know, because I'm getting into the music and I got into it real young, so I'm still learning, you know what I mean? Every day I mature, I learn a different thing, you know what I mean? I might do something and then learn from my mistakes and just pick it back up. So it's like, I'm in the learning period. What were you saying? What was the question again? Because I want to get back to it, like.
Who your favorite or most challenging?
All right. Right. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't want to say it was the most challenging.
Yeah.
But I would say it's the best.
Yeah.
Kinda the way I felt. Yeah. But then when I watched the Hustle battle, I'm like, that's the one. I could say Hustle has bars. You know what I mean? The Hustle battle, she even gave me opportunity to freestyle and show my abilities to. Oh, you definitely can't say anyone's right in my scene. Bring it back to the last question before. It's like, I'm freestyling in the ring, and you know, that's how good of a battle it was. It was just back and forth. I felt real accomplished after that battle. I think it was crazy. I definitely think she did good, but I definitely took that battle for too many different reasons. But I definitely give it up to her in that battle. It was a great performance. She had bars, most definitely. She even bring somebody out, you know what I mean, to battle against me. It was cute, but, you know, bigger and better things. I will battle anyone who's good. If you're good, and I can honestly say you're good, I'll do it. I'll battle Arsenal. I'll definitely kill that nigga. Like, I got something. He know why I want to kill that nigga, but he be throwing shots and little battles and shit. But it's nice to know that I'm thought of, man. I appreciate it, bro. Murder F gang. I guess it's kind of like that in a lot of situations where, you know, guys can have arguments with each other as friends, and you know, just get over it in 5 minutes. Well, a girl probably have a grudge for months and talking about her friend to her other friend. It's kind of like that. I wish, you know, there was more unity at times, but I just think in general girls are they got more flame, they're more rare, like, you know what I mean? It's just like, and once they're around each other too much, it's gonna be some shit. That's why these reality TV shows are so successful with Bad Girls Club, because you put a bunch of females from different areas with different attitudes with a room full of liquor, and you're gonna get a really good show. But I give it to you guys. There are gonna be fights, there's gonna be arguing, there's gonna be bitches fucking each other's boyfriends, there's gonna be
At each other.
It's gonna be like a fest. Oh man, if I was on one of them TV shows, I probably wouldn't be the bitch that's fighting everybody. I'm gonna be honest. I'll definitely be the bitch that's fucking everybody. You can put your life on that. But, you know what I mean? If I gotta do what I gotta do, somebody's gonna go down. Rematch. I don't know. When I hear rematch, it's kind of like you lost, so you need to get a rematch. And there's only one battle that I lost on the record. You know what I mean? And that's the QB battle. So I would definitely wanted that battle. You know what I mean? That's something I was looking forward to. I was like, you know what? I think at this moment, I know at this moment that she ain't fucking with me, you know what I mean? And it's not even a matter of, it's not even a question. So it's like, I'm not saying excuses, like I shouldn't have lost that battle. But we gotta think about the times, and we gotta think about where we was, and we gotta think about everything that it was. And before, they used to judge battles on just 3 judges, you know what I'm saying? Now they don't judge battles at all. So it's a whole different experience, because it's too much of a big debate. It's like you can't just leave it up to 3 people to decide who won that, because the whole nation is watching and they're like, nah, he lost, he won, no, he lost, he won. So it's better and it's bigger for the people, opposed to just 3 people just saying your fate. Different day, but that battle, that'll probably be the only battle. The bread is right, time is right, we with it. I mean, in certain aspects, of course, because there's some people that are prejudiced, you know, towards lesbians or gay people. So, of course, in a way, it affects them from being fans just based on how they live their life. And you know what I mean? Everybody's entitled to the way they feel, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't say it make it harder. I do think it has a lot to do with how, because it's like, at certain moments it's like cool to be lesbian, and then it's like, oh, this is not the cool kind of lesbian. So it would be more of your attitude or the way you dress, preferably. So it's not more of, does it affect me that I'm a lesbian in hip-hop? It's more of, is it because I'm a lesbian that dresses the way I do and acts the way I act the way I act, and you know, more of that kind of thing. Because it's okay for, you know, a girl to be in high heels, her ass out, tits out, making out with a girl. Everyone loves that.
Yeah.
Everyone loves that.
Men feel like they're gonna gain something.
Right. Everyone loves it, and they're like, yes, this is awesome. And you know, I haven't met one guy that hasn't told me, hey, you know, you ever thought about being with a guy with 2 girls? Like, it's just what they think. So it's like, okay. But then it's different when it's like, all right, well, you know, maybe you're too lesbian-ish. And it's like, come on, man. But what can we do? It's kind of like people been living with it since music back then, and where, you know, it wasn't cool to be a big woman singing, where they had models singing for big women. It's you know what I mean? Stuff like that. But it's evolved, you know what I mean? We had tons of big women with beautiful voices that are killing it now. So I think in time, something would change, you know what I mean, in that aspect of it. But hopefully, you know what I mean, and that's kind of why I'm here, to kind of break through and try to set a name for me and what I represent, you know what I mean, to just leave my mark here. So if you can't say anything, you can just say Ms.Fit. She put this on the world to leave here, you know what I mean? Okay, so I got right now brand new bag. It's on iTunes. I'm so proud of this tape because everything's original. The beat is original, to the sound effects, to the lyrics, everything, just skits, creativity, and all the beats were made by Who Freshest Fits, which is also Murder Ave. So everything is in-house. So I just feel like really proud of this project. It's really dope. You know what I mean? I got a lot of great records on there. Definitely please get that on iTunes. Also, I have a clothing line. You know, we all have the clothing line, MAG Apparel, and we all have our separate lines as well. I have I'll Eat It. You know what I mean? That's of course the women undergarments. I have, you know, boy shorts, tanks, you know, all kinds of stuff for the girls when they want to just relax and chill in the crib. I got ya. Also, you know, Rilla, got numbers in pounds, dope, crazy apparel, need to holler at him. Also, we got Cool Cash, you know, we got the original Murder Ave, definitely got to get some of these on the website, the magtv.com, got to hit that up. Also, ms.fit.com, that's where you can get the panties. And yeah, just trying to make moves and create revenue to make those moves. And that's just what it is, that's the cycle. And we working hard. I'm definitely I'm performing at every venue. Please, you know, stay posted to Instagram and Twitter, because that's where I usually post my performances. Come out, they be crazy, it's always love. And it's always entertainment. You're always gonna get a show when you get fit. I'll eat it.